Intuition. I am Rasmika Black Moon. My necklace is all twisted. Alright. I hope my junk is live. I hope everybody got the intro. If not, welcome to Black Moon Goddess Intuition. If you're new and if you're returning, thank you for your love, your likes, your shares, and your support. So I'm doing a timeless channeled message, and before I jumped in here, what prompted me to jump in and do this message was I heard just as loud as day, tap in. Tap in, tap in. So I'm going to tap in and I'm going to see what's happening with the collective. What is this timeless message? I did not do a pre-shuffle. I just heard tap in. And I was like, okay, whatever this is, it's about to be big as fuck. So, I want to hear. What are we tapping into, guys, Source Spirit? My angels, my ancestors, my guardians, and my reachers. Thank you for these messages. I thank you for the insight. I thank you for my abilities and my gifts. Give me something that will transform the world. And we got 3 cards. We got number 30, we got number 16, and we got number 28. So that's a 3, a 7, and a 10. It says castle. It's time for healing, not war. It says bitch fire, stand up for yourself. And we have protest, start a revolution. I told you this was about to be some big ass energy. So basically what I'm getting is that it's now is a time for healing. Now is a time to let go. Now is a time to cut and release, sever any ties and attachments that you have to your old beliefs, your old thought processes, the old way of doing things, your old operating systems, the old way that you see yourself, the old way that you talk to yourself, the old way that you relate to people, the old way that people relate to you, what you are willing and not willing to accept from other people, right? It's not a time for war, so it's not a time to be petty and vengeful. Somebody hurt you, so you're going to hurt them. Hurt people type energy. No, this is the energy of, okay, I'm going to take your negativity and I'm going to transmute it into something bright, something light, something beautiful. And I'm going to kill you with the brightness of my shine. You dig me? Like, I'm going to shine so bright that it's going to block out any darkness that you may have been trying to throw at me, right? And then we got bitch fire. And bitch fire is all about standing up for yourself, being assertive, not aggressive, but assertive. This is setting healthy boundaries. This is being assertive with your words and your actions. Like, you're going to walk the walk and you're going to talk the talk, and you're not going to let nobody knock you off your podium, right? And then we have protest, start a revolution. Like, this is revolutionary energy. This is that energy that is like, once that spark catches, it's going to ignite into something huge, something big, to where it takes on a life of its own. I kind of feel like some of you may be starting a project or something like that has to do with something that might be very revolutionary as far as the concept. Like, the world is not ready for what the message that you're giving, but it's time for you to give it anyway, type thing. And I really do feel like some of you are like starting from the ashes. So you're rising out of the ashes like a phoenix. Phoenix colors on, baby. You know what I mean? The number 30 gives me the energy of this might have started when you're in your 30s, or may take place in your 30s. For others of you, this is definitely your angels, your guides, your ancestors being around you, helping you clean up after the tower has fallen, right? Because there's rubble, there's debris, there's reconstruction that needs to take place. There is a new type of blueprint that needs to be made. You can't rebuild the same faulty structure on the ashes of the old. Don't mind my fingernail, y'all. It broke. I don't know how. And yes, these are mine, so the whole guy is gone. At any rate, shoot. Perfect imperfections, okay? We human over here, shit happens. Anyway, this is the energy of the cleanup after the fall of the tower, right? You're building new, you're putting new programs in place, you're putting new ideas in place, you're putting new methods in place to be able to stand up for yourself, to be able to be assertive, to be able to see a situation for what it is, people for who they really are, what their real motives are. I kind of feel like you're not taking any ish, no more ish from nobody. Nobody. It's like, don't come for me, but you're not doing it in a bitchy way. This bitch fire is that bitchy energy within you. You're lighting that fire within yourself to no longer be a doormat, to no longer let people get away with dumping their crap on you, right? And thinking that you're supposed to take your crap and their crap and tote it all on your own, and not supposed to say nothing about it. You're supposed to do this happily and gladly, and be and you know, relish in the fact that you have this privilege to take on their BS and their bull and their stuff. I feel like this is a time to start a revolution, to be new, to be bold, to be brazen, and to stick up for yourself and to stand your ground. Start a revolution. Get you some people. She has a team behind her. She ain't going in alone. They have a team together of different nationalities, different backgrounds. Just because somebody has the same nationality as you, just because somebody comes from the same economic or lifestyle background as you, does not mean that they're necessarily fit to be in the company of such an activist, a revolutionary, someone that has a big, bold idea, right? Like I said, the world isn't ready for the message that you have to bring, but you have to bring it. You have to bring it. Because by the time they catch up, you're going to be known for what you're talking about. You're going to be able to speak about it, be about it, walk the walk, talk the talk. You're not going to be afraid, because I kind of feel like there's a little bit of fear on whatever this is, bringing this out to the public, bringing this out to fruition, bringing this out to the world. Something lovely will grow from this. So whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you feeling kind of hesitant about showcasing to the world, now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time to do that. To do that pre-work, right? This is the time to do the trial and error. This is the time to put out your videos. This is the time to do the talking about what it is that you want, what it is that you're passionate about, or what it is that you're brought to this world to do, right? Now is the time to talk about it and get all the bugs out, get all the fear out, get all of that stuff that's been holding you back and keeping you in a procrastinating state. Now is the time to do it, so that when it's time for your message to be received and people are actually like, yeah, I understand that, this is what I need, this is what I've been looking for, you're going to be able to give them the message. You're going to be able to guide them and lead them down that path, down that road to freedom, or health, or being able to get their business off the ground. If you're a business coach or whatever it is, I feel like you're becoming a mentor or a guru in this type of field or this industry. Right? So it's like honing your skills. It's time to heal. It's time for healing, not war. This is definitely telling me that it's time for you to heal all of those things that have kept you in this space of not feeling like you have something to offer. Because that castle has fallen. It's done. It's rubble. It's rubble. You see her holding the ashes in her hand. It's done. It's over and done with. What else do we have, please, Spirit? Can you please give me more for this castle card? Can you please give me, excuse me, more for this castle card? Number 30, castle. It's time for healing, not war. That is way too many. It's time for healing, not war. It's time for healing, not war. Castle. What is this castle here for? Okay. Jeez, this is way too many. Okay. We're gonna do it like this, because okay. So with this castle card, the number 30, where it says it's time for healing, not war, I feel like justice is definitely coming in. There's going to be a truth that's going to be revealed about the heartache and pain that you've gone through, and it's going to make way for you to be able to recognize it and leave it in the past and move forward towards your ultimate happiness. I feel like there's been something that's been burdening you and holding you back as far as attaining this type of balance and equilibrium in your life. As far as manifesting things, I feel like you've had some narcissistic attachments, and this is energetically. Could be from your past lives or your past as in childhood. I do see you coming out of this energy and moving, like I said, into this energy of standing up for yourself, asserting yourself. Again, not being aggressive, but being assertive. Speaking your piece, not feeling guilty for saying what it is you have to say, knowing that what you have gone through before has all been practice, for the here and now. You have something inside of you that's going to spark and light the way for millions of people, for thousands of people, for humanity, for your community on a big scale. This, whatever you're doing, is more than just for yourself. It's for humanity as a whole. Whatever it is that you have, it is not just for you. It's for everyone. It's for humanity. What do we have for this bitch fire? Stand up for yourself. What do we have for this bitch fire? Stand up for yourself. What do we have for this bitch fire? Stand up for yourself. That came out again. What do we have for this bitch fire? Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. What do we have? Okay. It says you need to stand up for yourself. You need to defend yourself from the people that would seem to feel like they can get away with causing chaos and havoc and disappointment and hurt and betrayal in your life. I'm seeing that it's not going to be a quick fix. It's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight, but it is something that with hard work and determination you will get over. I feel like the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor in this instance, where you are leaving behind the snakes in your life and you are rising like a phoenix, and you're able to recognize that devil energy within the people and places and things that are around you. This is even in projects that you're involved in. So you may have volunteered, or you may have told someone that you were going to help them do something, or take part in something that is not your issue, that is not yours, right? It's not your creation. It's nothing to help you out. It's to help out somebody else. I feel like they are using that against you, or they told you that they were going to do something for you and then they reneged on that. This is telling you that you need to stand up for yourself and call them on their shit. Pull their card. Right? Set healthy boundaries. Let them know that this is not the way that you want to be treated. This is not an acceptable way for them to treat you. If they are going to treat you like that, ghosting is in order. Right? Treat people accordingly. Treat people the way you want to be treated, but also treat people the way that that is according to the way that they are treating you. Fuck what they're saying. What are they doing? Okay? Sorry. Okay? We got protest. Protest. Yeah, this has been time. It's telling me that it's been time for this to happen. Like, you should have been in this energy a long time ago, and right now would have been the time for humanity to receive what it is that you have to offer. But seeming that you're starting right now, time is being changed, slowed down in some instances, and sped up in other instances to help you bring this in just the right timing. Protest. It's too many. What do we have for protest, please? Protest. One more for protest, please. I said one more. They gave me 3. Okay. Okay, so with the protest card coming up, I feel like there are things that are coming up for your past that you must be meticulous about. Bottom of the deck, we have the World card. This is an ending of a cycle. Okay, this is an ending of a big, long, drawn-out cycle. Okay, you being meticulous and resurrecting parts of your body, parts of your energy, your psyche, yourself that you had suppressed before, or you felt were dead and gone. This is also your angels and your ancestors on the other side, helping you to make a decision, to believe in yourself, to take off the blinders, to stop being in this energy of indecision, to honor yourself, to love yourself, and to stand in your power, to be enterprising. And you're going to be able to stand in this energy of self-sufficiency, independence, true gratification, true independence, true happiness, true self-sustainability, right? This is being able to not just putting on a facade, but actually living it, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana on 7 major arcana on the board here. So there are major life lessons being learned here. There are major things that are happening that are going to be removed out of your life to usher in the things that want to come into your life. Now, I feel like some of these things, when things are starting to get moved around, things are starting to get shifted, things can get a little wonky with the energy, and everybody's like, oh, I pray for abundance, and I'm getting less and less. The thing about it is, you have to clear out that negative energy first. You can't go manifesting goodness if you're still harboring on to the negativity. So that has to be let go so you can move freely into this next phase. That's why I said you're severing ties, you're cutting cords, you're releasing attachments, things of that nature. I'm also with this flame right here. I'm seeing the full moon. This flame in this bitch fire card, I'm seeing the full moon. The full moon is tomorrow for those of you guys that are like on the East Coast where I'm at. I'm in Atlanta, so if you guys are on my time, then you know, Northern Hemisphere, East Coast type thing. It will be on tomorrow, which is the 5th, on Sunday. So make your moon water, make your affirmations, write down everything and anything that you want to release. Feel it as you're writing it, that this is something that you want to let go of. Once you're done writing it, you go read it out loud under the moonlight if you can. If it's not raining or anything like that, you can go outside and read it under the moonlight. Light that guy. Excuse me. Set that guy on fire and release it into the atmosphere, into the universe, so it can be transmuted and brought back to you as something beautiful, something transformative, something that's going to help you along your way. That's another thing with this bitch fire. This is having that witchy energy, right? This is doing rituals. This is doing spells. This is using everything and anything at your disposal to get it to work. So to get everything to work in the way that you want. Okay? It's going to take several times. It's going to take several attempts. It's not going to happen overnight. But you are in this experimental energy of using any and everything in your power to manifest your desires, manifest your dreams, to achieve your goals, to change your life, not just your circumstance, right? Some of you are tired of giving to other people and you're not getting in return. This is going to be a time of integration, a time of calibration, a time of recognition, forgiveness, so you can move forward. It's letting go of perfectionism. It's letting go of other people's obligations. Is letting go of the need to put on a certain persona or wear a certain mask or project a certain image. This is you standing in all of your glory, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, whether you're vibrating at 1,000 at the highest, or you're vibrating a little bit low today. It's honoring that and honoring who you are today, the energy that you're in today. If you're not feeling the greatest, say it. I'm not feeling the greatest. Instead of lying and be like, oh yeah, I'm okay. No, you're not. And it's okay not to be okay sometimes. We're not always going to be okay. Sometimes we have to, take some self-care and analyze what is really going on within us in order for us to actually be productive members of society, for ourselves and others. Okay, we have to understand that I am you and you are me. We are just living different human experiences. We are all spirit. We are all different incarnations of spirit. Excuse me. Wow. We are all different incarnations of spirit, having different human experiences, so we can gain more spiritual knowledge, more soul wisdom, right? So that when we go back to the infinite, when we go back to the all, when this body withers and dies, our soul still lives. Our soul never dies. We all go back to the all. We all go back to source. We all go back to the universe. We all go back to God, however you see it. However you see divinity, however you see infinity. Right? This is our classroom here. We're learning and teaching. Learn one, teach one, learn one. You know what I'm saying? When I learn, you learn. And when I learn, I teach. When I teach, you learn. When you learn, you teach. It's a cycle, right? Of empowering and enlightening and inspiring others to get to where enlightenment. And everybody's path to enlightenment is different. Don't let anybody tell you how to get to yours. For some people, it's Christianity. For others, it's Islam. For others, it's Ifa. For others, it's nature. Whatever. Some it's the stars. Some it's animals. Whatever it is for you that connects you to creation, this is what is happening. And whatever you're learning from these connections and rituals and things of that nature, they're making a big impact on your soul's molecular structure. That's what I heard. So our soul's molecular structure works on vibration, right? So that means it's changing your soul's vibration. That's the molecular structure of your soul, is the vibration that it vibes on. Okay? When you don't honor yourself, when you don't make time for yourself, when you're constantly obligating yourself to other people's problems instead of dealing with yourself and what you have to offer, and then at the end of the day you're so tired that you don't even have time to think. As soon as you sit down or get any time when you're not moving or hustling, bustling, and buzzing around like a bee, you're asleep. You're not enjoying life. That's not how life goes. That's not how God was meant for us to live life. And look, what did I say? The tower. This tower has, dang it. The tower has fallen. The tower has fallen. Okay? The tower has fallen. And now it's time to rise from the ashes. Not scared and afraid that, oh my God, it's going to happen again. We got struck by lightning. It's going to happen again. No, that's being energized by that lightning and understanding that as an act of God. Excuse me. Just like all of things are an act of God. And it's supposed to be a learning lesson for you, a place for you to heal, a place to heal, a place to start over. COVID just popped in my mind. So a lot of us, when COVID happened, we had to redefine how we saw ourselves and how we saw life and how we were going to live in this new world full of fear and propaganda, Businesses were shutting down. People were losing their jobs, their homes, you know? So we had to redefine how we saw success, how we saw wealth, what we believed would get us ahead and keep us sustained and be able to provide for our families. So a lot of us went out and we started looking at the talents that we just threw off to the side, right? If you were crafty, you started making stuff. You started putting yourself out there. You know, you can make baskets. You were a great bedazzler. You can make jackets and hats and, you know, clothing lines popped up all over the place. African American hair and skincare product lines popped up all over the place. You know, people started really tapping into their personal resources, that magician energy, right? They have things within them that they too can do, right? So you do too. This is standing up for you, with your mission and what you believe in. This is your mission statement. What is your mission statement, right? That flew out. 5 of Swords with the bitch fire energy. This is, again, standing up for yourself. Somebody's feelings might get hurt. But hey, you're gonna have to have that uncomfortable conversation. You're gonna have to stand up for yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck in this energy of people pleasing and overdoing and burnout and all these things, and you're never gonna get accomplished what it is that you came here to accomplish, because you're too busy filling everybody else's goals. I feel like whatever this is, it's a it's big energy. Yeah, we got strength. We got the Empress with the protest card. Protest the stifling of your creation. Stand up against your oppressors, your haters. Let them be your motivators. Mature. This is maturity, strength and maturity, strength in age. Some of you are mothers, some of you are grandmothers, don't have to be, but it's somebody that has a very nurturing energy, and they're nurturing themselves now. And I feel like there's going to be people coming in to help you as well. I'm not necessarily sure if they're here or not here. Oh, you could have some earth angels, but these could be like spirit entities as well. Be careful of narcissistic people that blame you for their behavior and then want to get mad at you for calling them on it, because you're not going to stand there and stomach their insolence, their insults, their prejudice, their judgment, and their projections. Those people are the ones that you need to heal from. You need to heal from this toxic energy. You need to heal from this obsession that other people may have with your life, of trying to micromanage. Look at that. There is a divine union here. This is a couple that is good with money. This is a couple that is good with maturing and with each other. This is a couple that values each other's opinion. You see that they're facing each other. They're facing each other. They're communicating. They're sharing. He's like, I got a pentacle. She's like, I got a pentacle. We're going to put it together and we're going to build something here. So some of you might be coming together with your soulmate, with that person that completes you, and therefore you guys are going to be able to put this message out to the world that's going to give you guys sustainability and credibility. You're going to be reliable. You're going to be seen as a couple that is reliable, a power couple. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is very loving. She's very nurturing. She's very motherly in a lot of ways, but she's very strict as well, because she's got that Saturn energy. So it's like she gives tough love when need be, because the world is tough. The world is tough. She is a superwoman. She does it all, and nobody sees what she goes through to make it happen. Nobody sees what it took for this empress to become an empress. They just see her sitting on her throne with her, what is that? Her scepter or whatever. And she makes it look so easy, but they don't understand what she had to go through to get here. What she's still going through to maintain it. It's an unseen strength. And it's about protesting the fact that this is the image that we are supposed to have as women. Some of us, this is the image that we're supposed to have as women. It's all about protesting it. We're starting a revolution. We are starting a revolution. You're not going to put all this undue stress, projection on me. Expect me to hold it down, cook dinner, be the freak of the week. Also, be a mother and a teacher and a leader and a great business person, and still deal with social, economical, racial, and gender discrimination as well. It's like, yo, what is this? But you guys are coming together in a harmonious way. You guys are sticking to your new program. Your new program. You're nurturing it. You're coming together with like-minded people to build something. Some of you are definitely building an empire with your soulmate here. You will be coming into contact with your soulmate. I feel like it's going to be unexpected. I feel like it's going to come in the most unlikely of situations and unlikely of circumstances. But when it happens, you're going to know that this person is the one. You're not going to have any inkling or any type of energy pull telling you that you need to watch out for them. Everything is going to be pulling you to them. They're going to be magnetic, almost. It's like you guys are going to be pulling on each other here. Okay, this camera. We're going to be pulling on each other here. You guys are facing each other here. What else is going on here? I feel like this is more so about like really asking for help when you need it. It's a time for healing. You can't, this is the thing. When you go through a deep healing, a dark night of the soul, or the void energy, you are in this hermit mode, right? You're hibernating. You're hiding yourself. You're hiding away your feelings. You're hiding away. You may be burying your hand in the sand. You may be overworking or throwing yourself into work. You may be throwing yourself into a person. Whatever it is, you're throwing yourself into it and not addressing the issue, which is within you, right? There's something within you that you need help with, that you need to heal. And to be honest, I really feel like it has a lot to do with your money and things that are going on in your physical world right now. You're unhappy with what's happening. You've been telling yourself that, oh, this too shall pass, and it will, but you have to do certain things. You just can't sit on your tuchus and think that it's going to be magically resolved for you. There are actions and steps that you're going to need to take. Can you tell me more about this Five of Swords, please? Yeah. You're learning what battles to fight and what battles not to fight. You see, they're not facing each other because the page is going forward. The page is going forward with a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of wisdom that is learned from these past situations, right? From the conversations that they've won, they've lost. From the positions that they've held in these conversations. From the outcome, the bridges that have been burnt, the people that have been gone away, the people that have stood by your side, the people that understood you, the ones that didn't also. You're taking everything that you learned and you're moving forward with it. This is going to help you to mature using the strength of infinite energy. The strength of infinite energy to move forward. For others of you, I feel like this is a coming together of the two sides of your personality. So you may be an earth sign or have earth sign placements. Doesn't have to be, like I said, this is a timeless message. So whenever you're guided to get it, you got it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Again, with the world on the bottom of the deck. So this, again, is the end of a cycle. I'll take it this time because it just keeps coming out. Where it's supposed to go, I don't know. I guess it would go with the Tower. And look, there's the Hangman. This is you looking for enlightenment. You going through the archives of your mind. You learning what you know. Okay. You going over what you learned to gain in more insight. Right? This also can mean stagnancy, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like this is stagnancy at all. I feel like this is you putting yourself in a position to gain higher information, higher knowledge. This could even be a ritual cleansing of some sort. You could be releasing things in the full moon. This could be a full moon ritual, but I'm kind of getting a ceremony type of energy from this. Like, this isn't just, I'm gonna go look for enlightenment. This is like, I'm a ritualistically gain the insight that I need. So some of you might be writing spells. Some of you could be doing dream work. So others of you could be doing candle spells, things of that nature. You're doing something other than, you're doing something on a spiritual tip. Okay, you're doing something on a spiritual tip to bring you this enlightenment, to bring you this peace, to help you understand your mission, your goal, and what it is that you're trying to do. Okay, what it is that you're here to do. I'm sorry. Things are happening. You just need to be patient. I kind of feel like whatever this is, whatever this big, super dope energy is, you're going to have to work meticulously on it. It's something that you're going to have to do some trial and error with. You're going to have to try some things. What didn't write down what worked, what didn't work, right? Do your own market research on what it is. Product analysis, things of that nature. Try different approaches, try different, just try different things. I think that there's going to be a lot of trial and error here, but this is that energy of, okay, instead of being upset that something didn't work, it's like, okay, that was just an experiment. Let's try another one. We'll tweak it a little bit and see what happens next. You dig me? Is that kind of energy. This energy is super big. And look, oh my God, look at. I said it was destroying. This is being rebuilt, right? And look at the end. There's a new castle. You see this? You see what I'm saying? This is the castle in the beginning, right? Hi. This is the castle in the beginning, right? With the Tower card, right? Then we got the castle. Nope. Then we got the castle, right? The tower has fallen. It's rubble, right? But didn't I say all of this is happening so you could rebuild? Yes, you're going to rebuild. And you're going to rebuild a better one. You dig me? Oh my God. I can't make this shit up. I told you I don't need these cards for real. This is for your visual aid, okay? The cards are for your visual aid. I don't need these cards for real. I told y'all. I don't. I kind of feel like with this like I said, this is super dope energy, super big energy, super transformative energy. Whatever it is, it's like you're ahead of your time. Your time has slowed down in certain places for you, so you are ahead of your time. And then when time does catch up to what it is that you to what it is that you're spitting, it's like everything is gonna come in. Everything is going to snap for you. Everything is going to be like, oh, wow, this is what I've been waiting for. And the people or whatever it is that you're trying to put out here, they're going to come and be like, oh, my God, I've been waiting for this. This is what I've been looking for. Okay? So just keep your eyes peeled. Stay in this energy of being observant. Pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to the other people's energy. Pay attention to the energy of the places that you go. Make sure that you sage yourself every day before you leave up out the house. Get you some Florida water. Protect your energy. Protect your spirit. Protect your energy. Okay, this energy right here, somebody's gonna try and come in and freaking do you dirty. Like they're gonna try and they're gonna try and steal your joy. But justice is here. Justice is here. Like, nah, baby. Nah, baby. Justice will prevail in this situation. You will have what it is that you were put on this earth to have. You are going to ace this test. When I say this test, I mean this life in 3D. Your soul will elevate. Your soul will ignite. Your soul will, what's the word? Reinvent itself. It's going to be able to calibrate these new energies, these new lessons from this life and take it to the next. You know, this energy is not going to only change your soul's DNA, but the DNA of the souls of your lineage. So your children, your children's children, your children's children's children, those that came, those that are coming after you, are going to be able to tap into this energy of freedom, of being able to be themselves, of it's like you're breaking some type of generational curse, generational or cultural curse, or not even a curse. It's like, I don't know, entanglement. Like, okay, here's the skinny, y'all. Every culture, every ethnicity has their own cultural karma, right? So the black community has their own cultural karma. The Hispanic community has their cultural karma. The Caucasians have their cultural karma. You know, the Asians or Orientals, they have their own cultural karma. So it's like you're clearing out. We have cultural karma. Let me just break it down. Hold on, let me slow down. All right, here's the deal. Check me. We have cultural karma, we have environmental karma, we have personal karma, we have lineage karma, we have karma from our lineage. So my personal family lineage, your personal family lineage, you know. Then you have personal karma, which is the karma that your soul ignited or came into this life with to clear up. And then we have, you know, the karma that we've built up in this life. So you have to think about all of these things are swirling around at one time. Everything is happening all at once. The past, present, and future is all one thing. It's like those little projectors. I'm showing my age, but we used to have like those little projectors back in the day where they had like the little papers that you put on and you build a picture or you build a problem or something like that. That's kind of what's going on. Right? That's how the universe works. That's how energy works. It's not like, oh, this is the past. No, time is an illusion. Okay? Point blank, period. Time is an illusion. And the fact that they can change and say, oh, it's daylight savings time, and all of a sudden time has changed, it's some... You dig me? You dig my flow? But the sun is still moving at the same point in time. Just because they say it's 6 o'clock now and it's going to be 5 o'clock this time when we fall, when we spring forward, it's going to be 7 o'clock and blase blah. Time is an illusion. Therefore, you are never out of time until you die. When you die, you are officially out of time. And guess what? The time starts over again because you're going to be reincarnated to finish the lessons that you didn't learn in this life. I'm just saying. Dig my flow. I know you figured deal me. I am doing personal readings. You can cash at me. I'm doing personal readings for 3333. So you would just cash at me to 3333. It's $, Black Moon 69 or BMGI on Cash App. Let me just make sure that I'm telling you right, because I don't use Cash App. I accept money on Cash App, but I don't send money. Yeah. Black Moon 369. $, Black Moon 369 for personal reading. Okay. I am going to start doing, just a side note, for those that are inquiring about personal readings, I will be doing personal readings Thursday evenings starting at 9 p.m. I'm going to be up for about an hour or two. You put your name on the list, you cash out me the money or Zelle me the money, and then I'll do your reading live. And if you want a personal reading that is not live and you just want a one-on-one FaceTime, text message, or email, then we would discuss that too. You would just email me or go to my Black Moon Goddess Intuition page and smash on the book button. Okay, if that's what, if you're trying to set up a personal reading, go to my Black Moon Goddess Intuition page, smash the book button, and it'll take you to my calendar, and it should also have a price list of the products and services that I offer. Okay, thank you, Miss Maria. Also, okay, so back to the message. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, there's a time of joy, there's a time of celebration. Some of you are going to be coming into a time of celebration. Some of you are going to be in an area where it's like a ball or something like that, but you're going to be coming, might be where you meet your soulmate. For those of you where this is a soulmate type of energy, for others of you, this type of energy is your ancestors rejoicing on the other side about the fact that you are looking for the deeper meaning of life, the deeper meaning behind the circumstances, the deeper meaning behind the injustices that you have lived out in this life. I feel like you're going to get more information, more insights, more psychic hits. You're going to start to understand things in your physical world on a whole nother level, a deeper level. You're starting to see things from a reconstructive view instead of a destructive view. Okay, I feel like there's going to be truth coming in that is going to shatter the narcissist, like this is going to blow their mind. They're not going to know how to react. Some of them may lash out, some of them may be argumentative, some of them may be petty and vengeful, but what needs to happen will happen. Justice is here. Justice will prevail in this situation. This timeline is over. Okay, it's time for something new. It's time for something fresh. It's time for a new beginning. So I just kind of feel like this has all coincides with the full moon, which is tomorrow. We're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, I believe. It's like the post shadow period where Mercury is direct, but we're still in that shadow period, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Like, I do a little bit of astrology. I know a little bit, but my cousin, she is my astrologist that I go to because she is the truth. Okay? She is the truth when it comes to the transits and the conjunctions and all of these things. She is the truth. So don't quote me on that, but I think that's where we're at with that as far as the moon. But I do know the full moon is tomorrow. So again, be conscious of your self-awareness, you know. Be fully focused on your personal growth and your spiritual transformation, and be on your personal development and your spiritual growth, you know what I mean? And be fully committed to, and so that you can be in complete alignment with your highest, your deepest, and your truest transformation. Like I said, look at things from wanting to change your life, not just your circumstance. You don't want something that's just going to change what's going on right now, because guess what? There's going to be another problem that's going to surface up later. Then what? You're going to be looking for another quick fix for that. And then before you know it, you're going to have a hole full of band-aids or a dam full of holes, and them little things that you're using to plug the holes ain't going to hold it because the integrity of the structure has been weakened. Okay? That's why the castle fell. The integrity of the structure had been weakened so bad, demolished. You kept poking holes in your story. You can't live by the old story anymore. You keep poking holes in it to the point where it crumbled to rubble. And now it's time for you to build a whole new one. Protest going back to that old life. Protest believing those old limiting beliefs. Protest all that shit. Protest the fact that you feel like you're not good enough. Protest the naysayers and the haters. Hell no, we won't go. Like, hell no. I'm not going to believe that shit. I know I was put here for greatness. I know I was put here to live my life with love and peace and not be at the becking call of everyone else's BS. I'm here to fulfill my dreams and live my life. Okay? I'm moving forward because I'm a champion. You're a champion among champions here. That's what I'm feeling. And if you're looking at her, look at her how she... Okay. Look at how she's looking at the ashes fall through her hand. She's sad, but what can you do? It's definitely time to rebuild. And this time, you're going to reinforce your structure, right? Reinforce your structure. The integrity of the structure was compromised. So it fell under the pressure. So think of it this way. Right? The Tower card comes out. The Tower is where the castle or the tower or the structure is hit by lightning, right? That messes with the integrity of the structure, right? So think about it. If the integrity of the structure is messed up and then it's hit by lightning, right? Which further damages the structure of the foundation of the structure, right? So it's definitely making it weaker, right? It's not as strong as it once was. Think of this tower as your old belief system. Think of this of everything that you built up, thinking that this was a way to live, thinking that these are coping mechanisms, thinking that this is just the way life is. But things are happening. Things are taking place in your psyche, in your world, that are showing you that this ain't right. Something ain't right here. And it's poking holes in those stories to the point that it crumbles. It crumbles under the pressure because the structure, the integrity of the structure is weak. The integrity of the foundation is weak. So the structure collapses under the pressure. So now, when you go to rebuild, you're going to reinforce your structure, right? But you're going to reinforce it with things that make sense. You're going to reinforce it with materials that will stand the test of time. This is thought processes, daily rituals, the way you eat, the way you speak, what you drink, things of this nature. These are going to help fortify your structure, right? Right. I know you figured, dummy. Thirsty as hell, y'all. I don't know what it is. I've been thirsty as hell for like 2 days. I've been drinking water, coconut water, eating fruit, all kinds of things to, like, hydrate my system. It's just thirsty. But anyway, that's what I got. This is super big, super dope. I really like it. I really feel like, this is very, very inspirational. It's inspiring. It's like, don't worry about what didn't work before. Don't worry about the fact that it didn't work out. Don't worry about the fact that people weren't on your side. Don't worry about the fact that you felt like you didn't have a support system. You're not alone. Okay. You're not alone. You're not alone. You got help. You got help from all across the board. And they're going to help you and celebrate with you. They're going to celebrate your wins and help you through your losses. Help you to see things in another way. They're not going to berate you and kick you when you're down. They're going to shower you with love and acceptance. They're going to surround you with all of this positive energy that you're going to need for this next leg. And look, there's a tower again. I'm telling you. These three cards right here tell a story. They tell a story. if you can see it. This is what I'm talking about, when the integrity of the structure, it's almost dramatic. It's like, yo, this happened because you weren't willing to see. You weren't willing to see. So something dramatic had to happen to tear down these old ways of thinking. Something like almost instantaneous, out of nowhere. You weren't expecting it, right? And it came, and when it came, it rocked your foundation to the point that it crumbled it to the ground. Crumbled it, demolished it, killed it, right? So what happens when things are demolished? You have to rebuild. You rebuild from the ashes. You rebuild your structure. You rebuild it bigger. You rebuild it better. You rebuild it more reinforced. You build it more fortified. You put up all kinds of healthy boundaries to protect your structure and those that live within it. Okay? I'm hoping this makes sense, guys. I'm hoping this makes sense, because I kind of feel like I'm talking kind of crazy. But it makes sense to me energetically. You know what I mean? And this is the spark that started it all. This is the spark that started it all. That bitch fire started it all. Standing up for yourself and realizing, hey, wait a minute. I'm going to set this bitch on fire. I'm learning things. I can stand up for myself. I can be assertive and not aggressive. I don't have to listen to this BS that other people are telling me. What? I can make the decision. My free will is mine. What? Baby, what? I'm going to burn all the lies to the ground. What other lies are there? What other lies have I been telling myself? What other lies have I been allowing other people to feed me? What they have been eating has been giving me constipation. You dig me? So what they eat can make me, you dig me? Now, it's time for that to get run up out of town. It's time to rebuild, reorganize, restructure, build a better structure. Build a structure that can sustain the test of time. You know? Use materials. When I say use materials, I mean come up with strategies, plans in place that are going to help you cope with whatever it is that's happening. That's going to help you rebuild. Where are you going to allocate your resources? What resources do you really have? What support system do you really have? How many times are you going to have to try it? Right? Tap in. Tap into that fire within you. Tap into that energy of wanting to build something sustainable in life. Put that energy out there that you have something that society needs, that humanity needs. I don't care if it's a product, a service, a message. I don't care what it is. We all have something to offer. We were all put here to offer humanity something. Whether it's jewels or lessons or both. Sometimes we are just here to teach people lessons. Some of us are gateways for other people. You know? Sometimes when we get done dirty or we take on more than we can chew, we are being a gateway for someone else. So they're supposed to take certain actions or treat us a certain way or do certain things to clear up some karma for themselves. And if they don't, then guess what? They are quadruple pounding it on. They're going to feel it 4 times 4 times 4 when they go into the next life and reincarnate and come back here. They come back as a freaking snail or something. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. But I'm saying it's time to let go of the old beliefs. It's time to really do some reconstruction. Now you're in that energy of, okay, this is what I'm working with. I got a lookout tower in the back. I got some structures left. These are beliefs and things that are working for you, that are healthy, but they were buried behind all of the old crap. And if you see this tower, it's in a block of ice. And what is the truth about glaciers? What you see at the top is literally just the tip of the iceberg, the tip of the glacier. Most of its weight, most of its mass, most of its girth, whatever the frick you want to call it, most of the circumference of a glacier, of a glacier is at the bottom of the ocean. It's underwater. So guess what? This is just the tip. There are things that are deep rooted that are still need to be fixed, right? So guess what? When you're in reconstruction, you got to go through all of that. You got to check the plumbing. You got to check the electricity. You got to check everything from beginning to end to make sure that you are putting a structure on a firm foundation, right? So that means you have to dig up all of the old. And that's what this full moon is about. I'm really feeling this is about the full moon energy. Because it is tomorrow. That's what this full moon is about. It's about digging up all of that deep-rooted, dark stuff that we wanted to keep buried. Things that we may have not even known were there. But this is taking that time to go deep and to really realize what it is that's been holding us back, what it is that we've been telling ourselves, what it is that we've been telling our children and our grandchildren, the lies that we've been told. We're just regurgitating that. This is time to stop it. This is the time to stop. This is the time to stop it within yourself, so you can stop it within your children, you can stop it within your grandchildren, and so on and so forth. You want to leave a legacy, you want to leave something for your children, then you need to leave a way of coping. Help them understand, so that, like, just like you understand that sometimes you got to burn down the whole damn shit. Burn down the old. Rebuild something new. Release all old attachments. Release all old insecurities. Release all limiting beliefs. Release all debilitating narratives. Release everything that is no longer serving you. Like I said, be conscious of your self-awareness. Be conscious of your self-awareness, right? Be focused on your personal growth and your spiritual development. Be committed so that you can be in complete alignment with your highest, your deepest, and your truest transformation. This is a meditation that I say to myself every day, 108 with my malas. You can write that down and say that every day. Every day, every day, every day. And see how it works for you. Let me know. I'm really interested. Interactive. You guys comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Mash the book button if you're interested in a personal reading or a coaching session or mentoring session. Yeah. I did get a comment about a love reading, so that's the information for that. I also feel there is I feel like this is going to happen faster than normal. This reconstruction, this rebuilding that's happening, I feel like it's going to happen way quicker than you believe. And these ladies, there's a bunch of people out here, right? They're protesting. Start a revolution. They're saying, okay, you rebuilt this castle, but what you going to do with it? Are you going to fill it with the same bull as the other one? So it's really not it's really not nothing new. It's a new structure with the same people running it, the same energy running it. You dig me? Peep my flow. Stay with me. Right? What's the point? What's the point? That's just like these people that be going around buying up these apartment complexes. Oh, it's under new management. It's under new management, but you still got the same raggedy ass tenants there. You still got the same riffraff in there. So just by it being under new management, what is that doing? What is that doing? Because you still have the same problems there that were there before. They could do but so much, yeah? And a good management company is going to be like, okay, you're not good for this community. You're bringing down my property value. You got to go. And that's what you have to do. It's time to evict those old feelings, those old ways, those old thoughts, those old mannerisms, those old clothes, you know, that old way of being. Like I said, this is not changing just your circumstance. This is changing your life. This is not just something that's going to happen. Oh, it's going to help me get out of this financial debt, or it's going to help me get out of this emotional rut. Or no, this is to change your life. Your life, not just your circumstance. This is changing the whole entire structure of your life. And like I said, be mindful that some of you are going to be moving way ahead of your time. Don't worry about it. Continue to do what you do. Continue to put your message out there. Continue to make us think about it. Continue to stand on the podium and preach. Continue to do you. It will catch up when it's supposed to. But you need to have all of your information out there. You need to be make yourself known, so that when it does happen, they know who to go to. You dig me? Okay? I like to tap in. I've been up here for an hour. Okay, guys. I'm going to let that energy ride. We got the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is you feeling good. Things coming into fruition from you. You actually being in an air of peace and harmony with yourself, and things are growing. Look, we got the 9 and the 10. Things are growing. Things are blossoming. You're creating a legacy. A sustainable legacy. This is something that's growing. It started with you, but it's going to grow for something that you're going to pass down to your family, to your children. This is the energy of for the generations. I really do feel like it's something that has to do with breaking generational karmas, cultural karmas, things of that nature. It's healing for those that came before you, for you and your for what's right now and the future. Okay? Stand up for yourself. Be assertive. Set healthy boundaries. Cause a revolution. Be bold and brazen about the changes that you're making within yourself and in your life. And don't let anybody try and stuff you back into that box that has kept you a prisoner all this time. Listen to your guides. Listen to your intuition. You are not alone. Just because you may feel alone and nobody may approve of what you are doing or who you are, or whatever the case may be, you're not alone. Your angels are always here. Your ancestors are always here. God's Source Spirit is always here. You're never alone. And justice will be served. You know? Justice is Karma's little sister. Her little brother. You dig me? Justice is coming to wreak havoc. Justice. Justice is coming. And when I say wreak havoc, I mean this is going to be on a grand scale. Like whatever is happening, whatever justice is bringing, whatever truth is being revealed, whatever is being brought into balance, is for your greatest and highest good. It's for you to be able to stand on your own and really embody what it means to be free, emotionally free. I feel like this is an emotional tower. This is a tower that has kept you stifled and locked up. You know, if you think about it, in the olden days, like when they would take prisoners, they would either take them to the dungeon or to the tower, right? Somewhere they couldn't escape. There's a decision that needs to be made, y'all. What you gonna do? Sure to get off the pot. You can't go back. There's a new beginning waiting for you. Okay? Alright, so that's what I got for the tap-in. You guys be sure to like, share, subscribe. Smash the book now button if you're interested in a personal reading, or you're interested in a mentor or a coaching, a spiritual transformation mentoring or coaching section. Message me for information on the Black Moon Butterfly Effect, overcoming the strong black woman stigma. Learn to take back control of your life, set healthy boundaries, know exactly what the strong black woman stigma is. If you want to learn more information on that, be sure to drop me a comment or instant message me. Anything else? Anything else? Let me just shuffle one more time. One more time. Whoa. And Justice flew out again with a. Justice said, "I'm coming with this. I'm coming." He said, "I'm coming with the Empress." He said, "I'm coming. All the things that you've been waiting for. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. It's coming." All these people that have been fighting you tooth and nail, talking shit about you, all of the things that you've been talking shit about yourself about, all of the heartache and pain that you coming through. I'm coming to bring balance to that too. I'm coming to shed some light on that too. We got the Queen of Pentacles, so she's definitely coming in to nurture and bring instability. She's also good with money, so money's going to be coming with you. Justice said, "I'm coming to help you carry those burdens and shed light on it and cut that shit off." And also saying, "Yo, I'm coming to shed light on the illusions and the delusions and to get you out of that imaginative place and to bring you here into the where is she? Right here into the here and now." And it's also saying, yes, I'm coming to help you go from choppy waters to smooth sailing, baby. I'm coming. Justice is bringing all this. Justice came. Justice fell. Well, all of that. Justice is coming with a gang of shit that it's going to do. With a gang of things that's going to bring balance to. Okay? And look, there's the king. Things are happening, guys. Things are happening. Tap in. Tap in. Let me know how this resonates for you, what it's about for you. You know, I'm really interested into knowing you guys' stories and how this resonated and fit into your life. Again, this is a timeless message, so whenever you get it, receive it. All right? I love you guys. You guys have a good day, good weekend, good week. You know, honor yourselves. Pay attention. Drop me a comment. Be sure to like, share, subscribe again. And I think that's it. Oh, it's Butter Baby. Organic whipped shea butter is back in stock. I do have a African musk glitter butter, and I do have the unscented, uncolored as well. Scents and colors are available upon request. Just ask me what I have available. For prices and things like that, go look on. You can smash the book button again, and it will take you to there. If you're looking just to order the shea butter, you can also just instant message me and I can get your details. Also, the Zen baskets with and the smudge sprays are back in stock and are available. I also I will be restocking on the crystals and the candles soon, so stay tuned for that. What else do I have back in stock? I think it's Butter Baby. Oh, I have the Shea Butter Bath Melts as well. So, you know, products and services are all on my Black Moon Goddess Intuition page. Alright, thank you guys for your love, your likes, your shares, and support. Peace. Be fluid. And my broken nail. Y'all see this? Oh, sorry, don't mean to flick y'all off. But these are mine, man. Mine. And I'm missing a finger. That junk hurt. Thought I had to share. Sorry. Spaz moment. Peace. Again, with the broken nail.